What's going on? It's Justeeni here. Today, I'm going to be showing you some IMO gameplay with the new update. They have philosophy, and that's a pretty big buff. You're going to see what I mean. I guess it's not like the biggest buff ever, but IMO was already quite good, so them getting a buff, especially by this much, is pretty insane. And you're going to see what I mean. So let's get right into things. So first off, this opening, I normally don't recommend turn sword warrior like this, but I'm doing this because I have the lighthouse spawn. I was just trying to experiment with this. I don't know if it's actually optimal, but in most cases with IMO, just get adaptation turn 0. Then you're basically like playing old IMO, but you have 4 less stars, but you already have philosophy, which basically means you have 3 extra stars because you don't have to buy philosophy. The maths out, you actually just develop a turn faster and everything's really good. So yeah, turn 0 meditation is normally the way to go, but I was experimenting with this opening to see if it was any good, and it actually did work out pretty well. The idea is turn 2 level up, and then I have just enough for turn 3 meditation. So I get my altar piece turn 8, but I have fast development. I get a star rune, which is really nice here. That speeds things up a little bit. But you'll see with this spawn, it's definitely a spawn that most people would say is not ideal. Because I get climbing, and maybe you can recognize what's going on already. And I get a vet sword here. But yes, that is right. We are laked. This is a normal lakes. We have 4 cities. And yeah, just 4 cities. Not only that, you thought that was bad. Normally, yeah, it is pretty bad. But also, our markets are just okay. Like, it's really tricky to find good markets here. I'm gonna get my epic pen. I forgot to, like, get that open before recording. Very unprepared today, but... Alright. So yeah, you have this nice, like, if you border growth your capital, you have this level 4 sawmill, so then you can market both of these. And that's pretty cool, I guess. But you know, that's just okay. And then what do you even do for these other cities? This city doesn't even have a market spot. And then this city, yeah, what do you even do here? You can get a nice level 2 sawmill, or if you put a level 4 sawmill here, but then you don't have a market for this city, so your market spots aren't very good. I will say there is a market spot here, but I'll let you guys see if you can figure that one out for yourselves. But markets aren't very good, and I'm basically locked out of the rest of the map. I don't have much going for me. Normally this is horrendous, right? But here's the thing with IMO. This kind of spawn for IMO isn't just like playable, isn't just like decent. This kind of spawn for IMO is actually really good. Especially against Saimanti of all tribes. Normally, like, IMO versus Saimanti, I mean, I would even say, like I suspect Saimanti is going to be one of the best counters to IMO. But because I got laked here, Saimanti actually has a harder time countering me. Because how do they answer what I'm about to do? I get riding roads and trade. And that's right, turn 10 market, with the help of a star rune, of course, but otherwise, oh, it would have been turn 11 market. I got a useless farming rune, and then I get smithery. So now you might be able to see what's going on. Get this nice level 2 forge here, level 2 forge, and then now I've got a market here. That's 12 star per turn total with markets. Which, you might be thinking that's not very much, but the thing is, like, I don't need that much. I have philosophy, and I'm setting up these markets so fast. And yeah, they're doing their thing there, but it's not a huge deal. If they sieged, I would have just done a push. Now I border growth here, which looks weird. It's partially for the poor spot, but also for this forest. So I can get a level, I guess, no, it's not there. Or no, it is there. I have the forge there, so I left room for the sawmill. But if you just look at my economy, with only 4 cities, it's doing pretty well. And I'm actually about to get this 5th city. Now, there's a few ways we could have gone about getting it. The Vet Sword's very nice. I could have also gotten this Juggernaut in and gotten the 5th city this way. It's pretty hard for Cymanti to stop that kind of thing, even with Hexapods. But I'm still down a lot of cities. 5 cities, but the opponent has the rest of the map. And this is a normal size map. They probably have maybe double my city count. Maybe a little less because I have 5. Maybe it's like 5 to 8 or 9. I get my Explorer here, see what's up. They have Philosophy. They rushed Philosophy, which is actually a little concerning normally. But I have Markets, and I'm just going to run away with the game. Like, again, I'm Laked. And I'm against Cymanti, which is a really good tribe, so I've heard. So, against one of the strongest tribes in the game, I get Laked, which is one of the worst things that can happen to you. But I can say with confidence, this position is just winning. Like, I'm just going to absolutely destroy the opponent here. And I'm just going to, like, look at this level 4 forward spot, by the way. I'm going to get a ton of giants out of here. They do, unfortunately, take out my Mindbender. But yeah, they're spamming Shamans, which actually makes a lot of sense because it's going to answer my giants pretty well. But I'm just going to keep on developing. And now I'm going to get some naval dominance because the opponent's definitely slowed to the water because they rushed Philo. And yeah, I mess up here. I should have just placed a market here. Live game moment. Definitely not the best plays from either end. But yeah, there's the market. Sailing. And again, my economy is amazing. I have Philosophy. I'm down in cities, but I'm about to get naval dominance. I'm about to take over this village. Everything is just going really, really well. They're being really, like, threatening with these shamans here, but I have a plan. So I take this out. Of course, I'm not going to allow my giant to be Mindbend. I'm fine with them taking the sword, though, because I just took 2 shamans. Just took out 2 of those to make up for it. They don't Mindbend it, they don't want to, because they want to advance and be scary. But yeah, now I have navigation, and I'm just taking everything over. And now I'm at 6 cities. Get another explorer. Like, they have all these border growths. Like, they had access to so much of the map. Way more than me. Like, how many cities do they have? They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're actually tied on cities, surprisingly. Yeah, that is actually quite surprising. Their density wasn't too good here. I mean, I was also able to take this city, which I think we're about equidistant from, and then this one, which I'm surprised they didn't take, actually. But yeah, now I mean, this is just completely unwinnable for the opponent. Like, I'm sure they could have played better to maybe avoid this situation, but, like, this is, like, we're getting to the point where it's overkill. I'm just getting a city wall because I have so much economy, I can do whatever I want. And this is the thing with IMO, is if you can't attack them, is it realistic to stop them? Also, yeah, they got a really good mind push there. That was well played by the opponent. But unfortunately, despite them getting a conversion just straight up, it doesn't matter. I'm winning by that much. And again, serious question. What were they supposed to do? Again, this is Cymanti. This is a top tier tribe. Like, they didn't get nerfed in this update. No, like, this is the same tribe. And they tried their best. They got Philo, they got Parks, but they were way too slow. And if they went, like, aggressive, then it would have been the same story, because, like, how do they attack into me? They can't. They literally can't. It makes sense for them to try and consolidate, like, their city and then try and get value, but it's IMO. You cannot outvalue IMO. Doesn't matter if the map is generous enough to give you extra cities. You're against IMO. And yeah. Maybe there's some other counter strategies to IMO and Lakes. I feel like Cymanti is your best bet, but ironically, if IMO gets laked, and again, the spawn wasn't anything crazy. I got the Star Rune, yeah, but my markets are unremarkable. I got legged, I just have worse village access. But again, seriously, what was the same like? What is Saiminti supposed to do? And this is supposed to be one of the best tribes and one of the best tribes against Imo. So like, again, maybe eventually people will figure out how to beat Imo, but this seems really, really strong. So, I mean, if you want to get some free elo, just queue up some Lakes games, maybe some Continents games with Imo, and you will probably just destroy your opponents every time. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.